You have to be honest. Am I ugly, yes or no?
I'm gonna be honest and say that I've been struggling with dating while traveling. I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm no longer interested in just one-night stands and short flings, and I want something real and lasting. And that's hard to find when you're moving constantly.
That's what we always talk about. In their 20s, those women are having a lot of one-night stands, a ton of flings, they're getting ran through. And then once they get older, they start getting less and less attention from men. That's when they want to get serious. That's when they want to get married. She's basically saying that she's already done all of that.
White passport sister caught HIV at a resort in Jamaica.
Are wondering, I did a story time a long time ago, but I think it's time for another one. But back in, I think it was 2007 now? I went on a girls trip with a few friends to Jamaica.
This sounds like that movie all over again, how Stella got her groove back. If your girl or your wife goes on a girls trip, your marriage or relationship is over. Because women usually go on girls trips so they can get their backs blown out. Now, she's never going to tell you this, but that's the way it normally goes.
We just went to go have fun, get away, and I ended up having a little bit too much fun.
It is the truth.
I ended up having a one-night stand with somebody who worked at the resort, and obviously didn't use protection, came home, and ended up getting really, really sick about a week after I got home. I found HIV in my system, and the rest is history.
Bruh.
The craziest thing about this is the fact that a lot of times when those women go overseas, they don't even use protection with those guys, which is why they either come back sometimes pregnant or they come back with a gift.
A very common reason about why an expat woman has moved back home is because they cannot find someone to date. So let's look at the circumstances. Expat women and local men typically don't date.
Western women, when they travel, the problem they have is that when they travel, they bring their bad behaviors with them. They bring their baggage with them. And when they go to a place, let's say like Indonesia, for example, the local guys are not going to put up with that crap. Here's an example. This Western woman went to Egypt, and this is the way she's behaving.
My uncle asked why you choose this kind of clothes to do.
Well, because Mahmoud likes me to cover my body, and in America, that's not really normal.
I won't wear hijab. I don't cover my hair.
She has no respect for the guy's culture, and this is the way most Western women behave when they go overseas.
Expat women who are interested in expat men don't have much luck there either because those guys are interested in the local women. So that creates a very small pool of men for single heterosexual expat women today.
Yeah, that's because those guys are getting away from you. They want no part of you. The goal was to go overseas and get something different. Those guys don't want to date you.
And on top of that, we've got to see if the expat women even like that guy back. So it's definitely an influencing factor in making any individual stay in a country. But as for me, a very eligible single woman, I'm sticking around in Singapore for a very long time.
After almost 3 years of living in Mexico, 2 months in, I ended up meeting a taxi driver. I did not know that I was going to fall in love with a taxi driver. Ended up dating for 2 years, on and off, so maybe like a year and a half. And 2 months ago, we decided like, yeah, this might not work.
Is it we or was it the guy's decision to move on? You know, they're not going to say anything that makes them look bad.
I was like, I'm going to take some, it's like, I'm joking. No, I was like, I'm about to be outside in these Mexican streets ASAP.
She belongs to the streets.
What do they say? The best way to get over a man is to, and you know, not saying that's what I was doing, but that's what they be saying now. They do say that.
My turn!
I downloaded all the dating apps. I downloaded like Tinder, Bumble. I'm like, I'm out here. I'm outside in these Mexican streets.
She belongs to the streets.
The best way to do it is to get on the Mexican carousel. And she's about to get on the Mexican carousel. When the streets call, you got to answer.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, I missed you.
The streets are calling and I'm going.
The dates I've had these past few weeks sometimes makes me want to contact my ex, the taxi driver, and just say, hey.
Do you know how many times I have heard Italian men only like American women because they think you're easy? It's such a common stereotype, and I think it's hilarious.
I wonder where they got that from.
So let me explain what is happening when an American woman comes to Italy. Effectively, you have a woman that has just rejected her entire country of men. So out of the entire world, she has narrowed it down and selected you. So if at the time that she crosses your path, you find that she put up less resistance than you might have anticipated, realize two things have happened. One, she knows exactly what she wants and she isn't playing games.
Are you serious?
Two, she's extremely picky and went to your country to find what she was looking for.
She went all the way to Italy to find a man, and she's still somehow single. Do you know why? It's because she still brings her bad behaviors. She still carries her baggage with her, and those guys are not going to fall for that. It doesn't matter where she goes. She's still going to be who she is.
She's not easy. You just won the lottery.